we decided that we were going to separate for a period of time and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
How did one of Hollywood's seemingly strongest couples grow so far apart after decades together? Welcome back to Let's Talk Celebs. Let's take a look at the trials and tribulations Will and Jada have faced over the course of their 25-plus-year relationship. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith were once considered one of Hollywood's power couples. They met over 25 years ago on the set of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in 1994, when Jada auditioned for the role of Will's girlfriend. Though she didn't get the part, sparks flew between the two and they started dating. They married in 1997 and went on to have 2 children together, Jaden and Willow. But in recent years, cracks began to show in their relationship. Rumors constantly swirled that their marriage was on the rocks. In 2020, Jada admitted on her Red Table talk show that she had an entanglement with singer August Alsina during a separation from Will. Then in 2022, Will slapped Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars for making a joke about Jada's alopecia. Now, Jada has revealed that she and Will quietly separated back in 2016 and have been living apart for years. Though they remain married, they lead completely separate lives. So the early years. In 1997, they married in a lavish, star-studded ceremony at a mansion near Will's home in California. Close friends and family were in attendance, including fellow celebs like Queen Latifah and MC Lyte. Shortly after their wedding, Will and Jada welcomed their first child together, son Jaden, in 1998. 2 years later, daughter Willow arrived in 2000. The family of 4 seemed picture perfect, and Will and Jada were vocal about how they put their marriage and children first amidst their busy careers. They made a pact to never spend more than 2 weeks apart. But even in the early years, there were signs of trouble. In a 2018 Red Table talk, Will and Jada revealed that Jada had cried throughout their wedding day and felt pressured into it. She said that her sick mother wanted her to get married, so she went through with it despite her doubts. As Will and Jada raised their family in the spotlight, tensions emerged in their parenting styles. With 2 precocious kids entering the entertainment industry at young ages, Will wanted to set limits while Jada took a more relaxed approach. Jada believed they needed space to think for themselves, a source told Us Weekly. With Will, structure was important. Rumors spread that 13-year-old Willow was out of control, getting involved with partying and older men. In 2012, a child services investigation was even launched over concerns for Willow's welfare. Around the same time, 14-year-old Jaden asked to be emancipated from his parents and did interviews criticizing their parenting. The way Jada and I interact with the kids and our disciplining and structure for them has kind of always been a point of contention, Will admitted on Red Table Talk. Their clashing parenting styles put a strain on their marriage. Jada felt Will was too rigid, while Will thought Jada gave the kids too much freedom. By 2016, cracks in their relationship became harder to hide. Jada moved into a home of her own, seeking independence from Will. "I wanted time. I wanted some space. I wanted to take a break from being a wife," Jada explained on Sway's Universe in June 2022. Even though they were living apart, the couple stayed together publicly and did not file for divorce. They believed their issues could be worked out. But then August Alsina entered the picture. At this time, Jada was reconnecting with the much younger singer as he helped her cope with mental health struggles. Their relationship soon turned romantic, even though Jada was still married to Will. "It was a relationship, absolutely. I was in a lot of pain. I was very broken," Jada admitted on Red Table Talk in 2020. Their entanglement lasted several months before Jada decided to break it off and recommit to her marriage. But this betrayal clearly wounded Will. "I was done with you," Will told Jada during their emotional Red Table Talk discussion. After her affair with August, Jada fought to regain Will's trust. They attended couples counseling and pushed for a fresh start. "We have really gotten to that new place of unconditional love," Jada said on The Conversation in 2018, but clearly the spark was still missing between them. In 2021, Will confessed in his memoir that they were no longer calling themselves a married couple, but instead referred to themselves as life partners. He also revealed that Jada never actually believed in conventional marriage. "There's no deal breakers. There's nothing she could do, ever. Nothing that would break our relationship," Will shared. "She has my support till death, and it feels so good to get to that space." Everything came to a head in March 2022 when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock on the Academy Awards stage, shocked the world, and cemented the demise of his reputation. As the details emerged, it was clear Will assaulted Rock because of a joke about Jada's hair loss from alopecia. Will felt protecting Jada's honor was worth tarnishing his career over. Jada later admitted she never wanted Will to slap Chris and was mortified it happened. But the violent outbursts showed just how broken their relationship had become after years of disconnect. My deepest hope is that these two intelligent and capable people have the opportunity to heal, talk this out, and reconcile, she shared on Instagram. Now, as their 25-year marriage crumbles, Will and Jada are freely admitting they've been separated this whole time. Jada is releasing a memoir, getting spiritual, and finding herself. Will is on an apology tour to save his career after the Oscars debacle. It seems the two are finally ready to let go of their facade and live independent lives. But due to their close history and family ties, their connection will never fully fade away. Will says divorce is never an option because of the philosophical commitment they made years ago. It seems whether romantically involved or not, he intends to stand by Jada until the end. "We ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life," he stated during her Red Table Talk confession. After years of putting up a united front, Will and Jada are finally being honest about growing apart. The two strong-willed celebrities connected in their youth but were ultimately mismatched. While the split is no doubt painful, they seem to be handling it with maturity, respect, and care for their family. Their journey proves even iconic couples sometimes need to let go. Now Jada is telling her side of the story in her new memoir, Worthy. In the book, she opens up about her addiction issues, healing journey, and decision to leave Will. Jada reveals she hit rock bottom around 2011, abusing alcohol and drugs as she felt unhappy in her marriage. She credits August Alsina for helping her regain sober mental health during their relationship. August was probably one of the most significant relationships I had because he was the first time I related to a person that deeply, and I explored life on a spiritual realm, Jada shares. She also details the night she cried at their wedding, the challenges of blended family life, and feeling like a prisoner to the public's expectations. Jada makes it clear her decision to leave was less about falling out of love with Will and more about her evolution as a person. "My journey has been about finding wholeness, a deeper sense of self, that part in me that understands there's no completion in looking outward for healing," she writes. While promoting the memoir, Jada stands firm that divorce is not on the table, saying, "He can't be the man that he once was, and I can't be the woman I once was." Ultimately, her dream is that they will find their way back together in a new, enlightened partnership, no longer dependent on strict societal roles. As Jada shares, "The dissolving of a marriage is painful, but it can represent the starting point of a new life for all involved." Essentially, Will remains committed to Jada no matter what turbulent chapters they go through. They made a vow to stick together, and Will intends to uphold it. Jada herself says she has hope they can reach an elevated partnership based in unconditional love versus attached expectations. With willingness from both sides, a revived friendship and mature love is possible. Can the couple overcome their deep-rooted issues through counseling and rebuild the intimacy missing from their fractured relationship? Will they find a way to reconnect as life partners? Let me know in the comments section, and if you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to Let's Talk Celebs for more crazy videos about celebrities.